And welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play MS Saga New Dawn. We're back. We're back in the Medea factory, as it would appear from the fact that there's a bunch of turbines up there, which is probably used to circulate the air. That's a smart idea. You don't want smog and shit in here. Anyways, that's right. We're back in Fortress Isengard's basement, the big black basement, for the most part, of darkness and evil troopers and all that shit. Long story short, I really should have continued on when I was still back here the last time, a couple of parts ago, 2-3 parts maybe ago. I should have just kept going, because there's a couple of shortcuts you can open up on this map that connect to the main room there with the save point. So that's actually really handy, and I didn't do it, so I had to go all the way around. God, I hate myself for doing that. And there's actually quite a bit left over to this dungeon, and it suffers a lot of the time from Final Fantasy XIII syndrome, and I'll tell you about that when we get to it. This is probably going to be, for the rest of the dungeon, which I plan to run here, about a 2-parter for episodes to complete this whole dungeon, because there's quite a bit left to explore, as you can see with the map being as big as it is. And tonight's alcoholic beverage of choice is Johnny Walker Black Label. Delicioso. So yeah, I've been gone for like a week, no, almost 2 weeks now, and I've been over the frickin' United States for the most part during that time. Oh, yeah, just a heads up, folks. You may want to be careful if you're running around here for the most part. Oop, don't want to go that way. You definitely don't want to get caught with an ambush with the Kamikaze Watermelon, the Kamikaze Raven, actually, because I've lost my characters a couple of times trying to get through here. I'm trying to avoid using MP for a lot of things. So this is my current lineup for dealing with the local encounters. Tremies for our Kamikaze Watermelon, our anti-Watermelon forces, and then we've got our frontline mob clearers. Alright, now I just gotta remember where we're going. Down and to the left, I think. Now, I did miss a couple of little treasure things, I think, in some of the previous rooms, but that's okay. We'll get back to them eventually. Some of them are actually kind of useless, so we're not going to worry too much. I must have invisible on or something, because I have gotten through an entire room, and this place is just notorious for throwing shit right at you. We've got a lot of battles to go through. But, yeah. I'm going to say, a lot of people know work comes first. You got shit that comes along, you have to take care of it. And what the hell is going on? It sounds like my hot water heater is about to explode in my background here. Where the hell am I? Alright, here's our new room. For the most part, I think we can connect directly, if we go across there, directly back in there. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and open that up. I think that's what that does. There's a shit ton of shortcuts for this area, because there's a pain in the ass to run to and fro. There we go. So I didn't have invisible on. I just got extremely lucky. I'd like to have had a lot of... Oh, that's cute. I'd like to have actually a lot of episodes out more during the summer, especially because I know a lot of people are on vacation, things of that nature, and they probably want to watch. But good for you. Not all of us can actually do that. So why are you watching the drunken hobo talk and spew shit on YouTube? Go outside, frolic, be free. For the most part, I'm just going to defend with her. There's no point in really getting her engaging in anything like a fight. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Usually I'm fast enough to catch all of them, but those death knights with the plasma lance, they can be a little bit speedy and do some damage to Fritz or whoever. But usually after both of these guys take their turns with their shoot all or all attack boosts, there's nothing left on this map side, so it's really handy, and they're going to be doing this a lot. There were some people asking me back, I think in the Big Zam fight, why I didn't kind of use Fritz and Bazuli for the most part, because I didn't feel like disassembling them. I think I mentioned that. But the other thing is, it's a perfectly legitimate strategy to build them more melee-ish. Alright, there's a door unlocked. I hate it when it forces you to go through shit. Anyways, I don't want to go back there, because that just takes us to the outside, and that doesn't really matter to me too much. Right here. So if you want, you can use invisible to kind of make this a little easier, but there's a lot of story battles left, so... And I need to level up a couple of times, because there's a few moves I'd like for people to learn before we get too far. I just gotta remember where we're going. Okay, I think I remember where we're going. We're gonna go over here first, because I saw a treasure chest, and like the cup that I am, I have to get it. It's probably shit, but whatever. God, that obnoxious cannon on that thing was just great. Okay, Death Guardian, Baramurusai. You guys are fucked. If I was smart, I'd just edit these fights out, but... You know, that color scheme for Bazuli is just kind of growing on me, that Shin Matsunaga. And I kind of like the setup I have with it. Another thing is that mobile suit days are numbered. Here rather soon, we're going to be getting quite the high turnover of new mobile suits. Fritz, God, Giga Bomber, it's about friggin' time. Anyways, we're going to have quite a large turnover of mobile suits here very soon. Because we're going to be set to acquire, I think, 2. Starter drink, it's always handy, although I'm kind of loath to use them. Aha, I knew there'd be something in the corner over here. Generation kit, alright, fair enough. Now here's a story about it. We got a boatload of these to go through. A lot of them to go through, and a couple are actually really painful. Oh, they're so cute. Alright guys, you know the drill. Let's sweep the road clean. I kind of wish you could build a gun tank, only because I want the feet. I want to be able to put treads on a mobile suit. I think that would be hilarious. Kind of like Armored Core treads. I actually liked, when I played Armored Core, making tread like mechs. I did enjoy that. But there's something about a bipedal mech that just is so freaking cool. Still, everything else has its charm. The floaty ones I wasn't a big fan of. They couldn't handle the weight capacity whatsoever back in that game with the tread types. Oh, man, those were the beast machines. The hell is a long cannon? Alright, that's a good one to learn. Power all. And we're getting Murasai data again. What the hell is the long cannon? I don't remember seeing that down here. Alright, my curiosity is sufficiently piqued. Let's take a look, see what we just got. Equip. Long cannon. Oh, hey, I got pop-ups coming through. That's nice. How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard? Why don't you get off my frickin', Oh, hey, look, they want to restart my computer, do you? No. Frickin' antivirus. Get out of here. I hate it when it does that. It's better than the Vast. Everyone remember a Vast? Virus database is updated. Long range rifle. It was long rifle, wasn't it? Long cannon. Long cannon. 358. It's not too shabby, actually. Too bad it's an obnoxiously large looking thing. 358. I wonder if we can put that on somebody and actually be decent. It's not going to beat the hyper cannon by fucking far. It's close, but not by a huge amount. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's actually a... Yeah, it's a back weapon. I wonder if Bazuli can make use of it. Nope, it's a piece of shit for that. What can we throw this onto? Not the Murasai, although it wouldn't be too bad of a choice if it could fit correctly that way. That's not a bad idea. We can get rid of the... Oh wow, it does worse than that. Never mind. Shiny Vulcans, it'd be nice to get rid of those. Be great to put it on her, but it ain't gonna happen. Just don't have the resources stretched for it. Okay, so we got an extra long cannon for no fucking reason. We'll go ahead and take care of this story battle. Also, I like the sparking electrical conduit things in the background. I think they really should have done a little bit more for the background of this level and made it like Mobile Suit Factory-ish. Defend, because yet again, this is an easy one. Some of these story battles, though, aren't fun, and we'll get to those here soon. Especially if these guys crit, it can easily wipe out an entire row with one attack. Okay, Tristan learned. There we go. There's a fantastic one. We knew repair all. Now we know full repair, which restores all health to all party members. It's a fantastic move. It also costs like 35 something technique points. It is not cheap. Not cheap in the least, but oh so good if your party just got fucked by an all attack. The red door is where we need to go, but I want to go over here because there's extra shit and goodies over this way. Thought there was more story battles down here. Okay, this should be a dead end room. No, there is actually something here. Okay, there's a couple of things in here we want, but first let's go down this way. Because there is something up here I want. Can I get up the ladder? The ramp? Whatever the fuck it is. I made it partially all the way there, but there should be, I think, 2 treasure chests over here. There should be at least 3 in this room, I want to say. Alright, the Death Knight's probably going to get his thing off. The Giga Tanks are giga useless. No. Why is he going to go after Fritz? I don't get that. One thing I could have done, I suppose I could have used Speed Charge on the Death Knight with Tremmy, because she has enough EN for it off the bat. But it usually doesn't kill him, and it also risks the part of getting a counterattack. If I had somebody like Tristan or Resner with Power Charge, that would be a better one off the bat, but they're not set up for that. Nope, Tremmy needs to sit there just in case we run into any of those fucking watermelons. Hey look, more Death Army data. Full repair? Cool. The more people who know full repair, the better. Our AP was getting a little spread, or technique points were getting a little spread thin there. Oh, there's a battle here. Alright, fair enough. So what we will do is, I'm going to use an item. Use one of my... Whoops. I had it selected off the bat. Repair kits on you. And... well, we'll see who's up here first, because I know I should probably switch out Tremmy for somebody a little more hard-hitting, because it does take energy to switch people. Okay. The pain in the ass in this fight is definitely going to be the Masala. So we need to take out the Masala pretty freaking quick. And I'm just trying to think about how we want to do that. Let's go ahead and charge with Tremmy and use our normal with you guys. That'll clear out the Ashimars. It should at least, unless these guys... He's got some speed to him, man. You gotta watch that asshole. Now, there is still some optional content that you could probably do around this level. One would be the Coliseum. You could go back there. And actually, I recommend going there because I think with... is it the Master League, I think? Yeah, the Master League, I think, is the one we're on. The item you get for winning the Master League is really good. Oh, wow, I did like the whole thing. Is extremely good. Extremely good. But it makes Bazuli and Fritz a lot better, or whoever you put it onto. It is a weapon, but it is fantastic. I opted not to do it because I didn't want to go through the Coliseum right now. Coliseum battles and I don't get along too well. Anyways, here's our 2 treasure chests. Zaku 3! 8 data, not a whole lot. The Bawu data. Doing pretty good, actually. I think that's probably 30. We're probably up to 30 Bawu data. The Bawu is a pretty good mobile suit, too. More of you guys. You're not going to have anything out of here. I'm so glad that the barrier Murasai don't block these types of shots. Now, if you run into a shot killer, which they are in this dungeon, that's a pain in the ass. But because we have Fritz and Bazuli both who know either Giga Bomber or Grenade, we're okay. I mean, we can very easily roll ourselves around too. I've got to be getting close to max Death Army data. Nobody wants this shit. Get rid of it. This is actually not a bad place to level up if you're really opting for it. Let's go all the way around. Took the long way for no apparent fucking reason. This ramp. Oh, look at this. Was that a random encounter or the story battle? The will to be never know. That's a story battle. Fine. No big deal. You know, I kind of wish that the Heavy Arms custom at least came with like a combat knife sheathed in the arm. That would have been a really good homage, actually. Instead, he gets that punch, which is just bullshit. I need to give him a melee weapon. It is actually a really good recommendation to put at least a melee weapon on your long-range fighters because they're going to get hit. You might as well get some damage out of it, or the chance for some damage. Broadside beam rifle. Useless for me. Useless for me, but I might be able to put it into use for Resner, actually. Or does she have 2 rods? No, she doesn't. That's the problem there, too. Where is that rod type weapon then? Rod. I do have 2 of them. It does increase that. Oops. 123. 228, 140. It's not really worth it. What I will use is is another item on Fritz. For a moment there, I thought I used something I shouldn't. I damned the cursor for now. Fuck. Well, we're going down here now, folks. This is a dead end. Yep, it is a dead end. There's a story battle down here, too. Yarp. Fine. I think this one's probably going to suck. There's at least 2 story battles that aren't red types that are really shitty. Oh, yeah, this is one of them. Dark Cubile. Hate these assholes. Psychic Zaku's not really a problem. Hate you fuckers. So we're going to bring Aeon out here. And the reason we're going to bring Aeon out here is because Aeon, well, I need to avoid using as many technique points as I can. So let's actually get Tristan out here. Wow, Tristan's got some low health. I didn't notice that. Fine, whatever. I'm going to go straight into you. You guys are going to do your normal. They're fast. Don't get a melee. Fuck. I've got to get Tristan back up and running for health. I should have seen that when I was healing people. Yeah, the Psychic Zaku's have like no health. It's these 2 right here that I'm worried about. I think they have close to 1,000 something health, at least. No, there's 1. Okay, so they probably have just about 1,000 health. That's fine. We can take care of you 2 pretty easily now. Fight. Oh, I forgot we can't use that. You don't really have a good weapon for that. If you can avoid it, don't let them use their boost attacks. They suck. I think they actually do know funnel. At least a bit. Ah, we got, yeah, kind of shit on. That's okay. I've got plenty of these deluxe kits, which I should have bought more, but didn't, like a twit. Alright, now we got that. Let's get you out of there and put the Tremmy back up there. And we got a locked chest down here. Now, I think you could probably avoid this chest. If it's what I think it is, you can probably avoid it. Yep, Titan Shield. You can probably avoid this thing if you wanted to. Let's just take a look and see what it is. Titan Shield. Gundam Shield 2 is 45 armor, which is, I think, the best wing we've got. 55 armor, but minus 30 speed. It is a huge, huge decrease in speed. Is 55 the highest we've got? 40. I don't think anybody else really uses this. Well, that's a shield, isn't it? Yeah, that's 52. So it just barely beats the high-spec Zeta shield. So it's good, but it takes your speed down tremendously. You could probably avoid that chest if you wanted to, save yourself that. But later on down the line, hacking tools aren't really an issue. So, well, I'm going to get it here, just because I may actually use it down the line. Ooh, I almost went to the door again. Oh, good, there were 4 in here. Oh, good, another battle. No, you have no chance. Just, look, you don't even have a name tag. Just lie on the floor. Just sit down. Shoot all. Boost. And then Mark can die. There's a lot of gray on this front line right now. Boom! One more, and you're dead. And Gano was his name. Well, that's what you get for getting between me and my frickin' treasure. I'm trying to think. There was, if anyone actually remembers playing Kirby All-Stars? Kirby Superstar, I think that was it. Yeah, for the Super Nintendo. The Great Cave Adventure. Oh, small E-cap, always comes in handy. Repair unit. I am a huge klepto when it comes to collecting crap. So that game drove me absolutely nuts until I had every single item, which technically you couldn't beat that little game until you actually had all the items for it. So that game was like torture for me, and crack at the same time. Not a good idea. Not a good combo. Alright, so now we're going to get on with the rest of this. Just about over 20 minutes or so. Alright, now we're going to go through the red door next to the suspiciously probably going to blow up things. The shock absorbers, because, you know, they're dancing fiends up there on top. Okay, there's probably more battles. Oh, no, okay. Like I said, this place is a huge maze of shit. Final Fantasy 13, hallway after hallway after hallway after hallway. Where you can go between building to building to building to building. Oh, there it is. So here's our first red story battle. I'm going to switch out Tremy for... Let's get Tristan back in there. Our tank is always a good thing. Yep, okay. This is a particularly nasty little battle. Most of the time you don't see these little cutscenes like this. Generic Mook number 1 thinks he's gonna fight us when all the waves upon waves of enemies before him have failed. Okay, granted, there's shit wrong with the world. Oh my god, you sound like you're in a cult, man. Did you drink the Kool-Aid too? It's true, he does want that. You know, the fact that you're, you know, really shouting at the top of your lungs probably shows that you believe somewhat that I have a valid argument. Thank you, Tremy. Give it your best shot. I intend to. Several shots, actually. The Zarthgard. I hate this guy. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. He sucks. But he's not completely immune to everything. It's fine, get your pot shots off. Now that's worrisome. Nice crit. That's worth a counterattack. Fritz has seen some better days. You may have to shift Fritz out here. I would love to not waste any technique points more than I have. Come on, get a crit, Fritz. Get some revenge. Some sweet, sweet revenge. Yeah, that's not revenge, but you did get one of them. Okay, so we need to take you out. I want to take you out as well, Fritz, in the battle. Let's get Tremy back in here. Tremy, I want you. This doesn't really do a whole lot in terms of attack. Let's just have you charge. And you can't use your large cannon, so you're going to charge as well. We're going to get a melee to the face, but that's fine. Alright, took one of them out. Here comes his boost attack. This is where we've got to be kind of careful. Nobody really has anything good to come out of this, so we're just going to go straight at this. Okay. Don't have enough for Gatling Fire. That's annoying. Overheat would be good. Plasma Lancer would be better, though. You know what? Giga Flame. We haven't seen that in a while. Yes. The Zeta Rifle. Unfortunately, that's her strongest weapon. We gotta switch that. Shoot all would be useless, but the large beam cannon is not. So unless he uses a quick shot... This might be good, too, because it'll probably overheat him if we're lucky. Nope. God, he's got a lot of health. Double arms. Alright, I'll take it. This'll hurt. It really will. But it won't kill you if you're not low health. Wow. That asshole had a lot. That's okay. Tristan's got something for him, too. Just gonna switch you out for Resner. Resner's got power charge as well going. Boost. I thought you had power charge, yep. Oh, Resner has Speed Lancer too. I can't believe I forgot about that. Can't use the large beam cannon. So I'm gonna use the enhanced... Really? The enhanced machine gun is your next... Oh no, gunner rifle. Ugh. Not dyslexic, I swear. Maybe blind. That should have got... No? Really? Wow. Of course, Bazooly just pot shots him. Alright, we got Energy Max, nice. It did take us down quite a bit, but I think I've got enough for those repair kits to do us some good work. Miserably, might I add. Why would I finish you off? Just freaking look. We're trying to teach you a lesson here. Seriously, if we wanted to kill everybody, which we've kind of been doing, we would have just, you know, we've been done a long time. That's kind of sad, as a lot of people who have, you know, no respect for their own life easily cling to people who are outrageously psychotic. Because then they seem alive. They seem like they know where they're going. Yes, yes, we know Vladdy's full of shit. Matter of fact, I'm hoping to be rid of that dumbass. Speaking of which, change party positions. We need to get Fritz back up here and Tristan for you. And then choose an item. Repair kits, getting low on them. What else is low? Not a lot of those left. Now, you don't have to be tanking this either like I'm doing. This dungeon is pretty forgiving if you open up a lot of the shortcuts. Where am I going? Oh, the second half of this. Okay, I know where I'm at. The door's over there. Right? Yeah. But I don't want that door. No treasure chest. That is unusual. Another story battle. There's one in particular. I think it's a red that I'm looking for. It's a pain in the dick. Defend, boost, shoot all, large double beam gun, boost, shot burst. That should wipe the field. Whatever, we'll tank a couple of shots. Wow, I got a crit out of that too, didn't you? Well, fuck you too. Oh, that's good whiskey. Ah. Also brought back on my trip some rather good whiskey. Unfortunately, it's a little bit homemade, and it tastes like it was in the barrel just a way bit too long. And I just noticed they have a Leo shield equipped. Oh man, but is it good? It's got a nice sweet taste. If you can get past the... Aha! I knew it! I knew I had to be close to getting the max. There's a nice taste to it, but it's got a hell of a bite. Alright, of course he's got to be guarding something, right? 2 treasure chests. First syllable. Another energy max. Beam pistol. I will make use of that. But who do we put it on? What does the beam pistol do? Beam pistol. Beam rod. Beam pistol. Beam pistol. Really? Gunman rifle's that, and then the enhanced machine gun is slightly worse. Alright, gets to go here. Works for me. I probably should look at seeing who I can give that enhanced machine gun to, but fuck it. Bum, 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 bum. More of you guys, eh? Like I said, it's a decent place to level up. Still, by far, the best place I think to level up is still right outside of the Coliseum to the west a little bit because of the Metal Zaku and that 20,000 per... If you're equipped to deal with him, that 20,000 per kill. It is a rare spawn or encounter, but it's totally worth it. Zuli's almost level 33. Oh, I keep doing. I keep thinking it's my map button. I'm playing another game right now, and triangle is the map button. It's annoying the hell out of me. Make sure I am going the right way. Hey, well, you know, another freaking hallway. All right, hallways, 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 hallways. I think I may call this one a video here in a few minutes. See where we go to right now, because we're just over the halfway point for this dungeon. God, really? Fucking hell. I think these are just meant to fuck you up with encounters, but... Oh, there we go. There's a story battle. Not before we get into a random encounter, though. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to wipe these assholes off the face of the earth. We're going to wipe out the next group of assholes, and then we're going to call it a video. Yeah, you can definitely turn Fritz and Bazooly into more melee-affected mobile suits by just changing up your equipment, things of that nature. But just based upon their statistics, for like the character stats, to me, they always seem more of a ranged fighter. But you can definitely, if you know ahead of time you need to, you can definitely switch them into melee-oriented fighters or stronger melee fighters. Just for me, it never seemed like a huge thing. My party, I always try, in every RPG I play, I try to make a generic party that, well, not generic, but a party that can handle all situations, a jack of all trades. Oh, you guys stand no goddamn chance. I'm surprised I haven't ran into a shot killer yet. You watch, first random encounter in the next video, it's going to be a damn shot killer. Not that they're not, you know, defeatable with our current setup, it's just that they throw off the groove. I'm sorry, you've thrown off the Emperor's groove. A plasma railgun. I don't think I have ever, through the playthrough I've gone through this before, seen that weapon drop here. I'm curious as to what it looks like. Plasma, right? Plasma railgun. 286. Not the greatest in the world. It does beat the arm missile. But it doesn't beat the beam pistol. Wow, that's not that great, actually. I don't even know who I'd give that to. 275. That beats the Shining Vulcan, but nothing else, really. Anybody really hurting for a beam weapon? Wow, it does worse for you. That's shit. And Fritz, what does it do for you? 446? Or 466. 446. That is slightly better than your arm missile and the enhanced machine gun. But it's a pain in the ass to equip it. So, okay, well, our collection is growing. Okay, so folks, I'm going to call it a video right here. And I'm actually going to start right into the next video because why not? I'm right here. So, folks, until next time, see you later.